Yo, I was just asked recently by a couple people that just got their CDL on some advice. For people just coming out of school or whatever. And with my experience, excuse me, alhamdulillah. With my experience with being a being a rookie, the first thing that I would tell somebody that's just starting off, your first year is all about gaining experience. It's not about the money that you make per se. Of course, you want to definitely try to weigh your options and look for a company that's going to put you in the best position that you need for you and your family. Also too, you know what I mean, I would recommend going over the road for at least 3 months, at least. Go everywhere, anywhere. You know what I mean? That's my own personal recommendation, just to see if this is what, if trucking is for you, because trucking is not for everybody. I know a lot of people who got in the game and they went west, and being over there on the West Coast took them out the game. You know what I mean? This ain't for everybody. If you're a scary driver or whatever, it ain't for you. You know what I mean? Me personally, when I went to school, I don't have the automatic restriction on my license, so I know how to drive a manual. You know what I mean? So I wanted to master driving a manual. But the first company that I went with, all they had was automatic trucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just want to learn how to travel. You want to learn how to back up. You want to learn how to be a trucker, not just a truck driver. You want to learn how to be a trucker, because it's a way to learn. It's a way to do this job. It's a way to be in this field. You know what I mean? You can't do this the way you want to do it. You have to do it the way that it's supposed to be done. You know what I mean? Expect to drive 2,500 to 3,000 miles, maybe more, a week. Just starting off. When you get with a trainer, ask as many questions. Have that individual show you how to do what he or she knows how to do. Because just because a person knows how to do this job doesn't mean that they're a good teacher. And if you're with somebody that's not a good teacher, you don't need to be with that individual. I was fortunate enough, by the leave of Allah, when I went to Western Express, it was my first company I started with. The guy that I had training me, he was a very, very unhygienic individual. He went hard as a trucker, but like he just did stuff that I wasn't cool with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we parted ways, I didn't even know how to back up. I didn't know how to back up, and they just threw me out there like, here's the keys, man. Don't crash. I didn't even know how to, I would feel a sense of anxiety when I was pulling up to the, the truck stops and things of that nature. I was fortunate though. One of my companions, a brother named Abu Shahid, may Allah Azza wa Jal reward the brother with much good, man, for being a senpai, so to speak. You know what I mean? Meaning the teacher, by the way. Yeah, he put me on with this company called Roadtex LTL. Roadtex is a team driving company, and I was fortunate to be with, individuals. They always paired me with somebody who was way more experienced than I was. So from each individual, more specifically this one old head from Philadelphia, he was cool, man. Me and him, both of us had did time. So, you in a truck with somebody, it's kind of like being in a cell with somebody, you know what I mean, to an extent. You know how to move and stay out each other's way and hold each other down and, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Like, we going to these different places, and you got to be able to trust who you with in case something happens when you out there, if it's like an emergency, if it's a sketchy situation. Anyway, point being. Me and dude taught me how to be a trucker. You know what I mean? Anything or any area that I was weak at, he was patient with me and showed me how to do. You know what I mean? Not only showing me, but you guided me through doing stuff and telling me as you doing it what to do, what to look for. You know what I mean? Why you do this and why you do that. Because coming from being used to getting up and going to work and coming home every day, doing a job, and coming out here, it's an adjustment, and it's not for everybody. Let's be clear. You don't have to be over the road. You don't have to be an over the road driver. You can, you know what I mean, you got a twit card, if you got hazmat, you know what I mean, like you can do regional stuff. You know, maybe being a local driver would be more ideal for you in your situation. It's all up to the individual. You know what I mean? But your first year is all about don't get any tickets. Whether you're driving a car, a motorcycle, or a truck, you don't get no tickets. Stay, you know what I mean? Try to drive as safe as possible. Try to do not allow yourself to be in a position where your dispatcher is telling you how you should feel. You know, I'm gonna give you an example. Sometimes you're gonna be out here, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be exhausted. When you get to that point, it is on you to make the conscious decision to say, hey, look, you know, this load may have to be late because I physically do not have enough juice to get it there safely. You cannot allow your dispatcher to, oh, well, you know, it gotta be, it doesn't freaking matter. It's not gonna get there if you crash or if you die. You understand what I'm saying? These dispatchers and these brokers, they're gonna try to push you. They're gonna try to get you to do things that you know you can't do. You shouldn't do. They might even imply for you to drive illegally. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like outside of your hours of service. You know what I mean? Just to get the load there on time and stuff like that. You can't allow yourself to get caught up into that, because once you start doing that, you're gonna get yourself jammed up. It's your license. You have to protect your ticket by all cost. You have to protect your license while you're out here. You cannot start doing that road trucking, because eventually you're gonna get caught. Eventually you're gonna get caught. It's just that simple. You get caught, you know, you get used to making a certain amount of money, and you put yourself in a position where you live in a certain type of lifestyle based off of the income that you're making, right? You lose your license, now you can't afford the lifestyle. So don't do it. It's not worth it. I got my my email in my bio. If anybody has any questions, I may have left something off, but if anybody has any questions, you can email me. You know what I mean? Anytime. I'm not you know, and I answer any questions up here if anybody has a question or whatever the case may be, if need be. If you prefer for me to, you know, record a video to elaborate on something or answer a question or whatever, I can do that too. It's not a problem. Yeah. So that's it. You know what I mean? That's my advice. And you know, be safe out here on the road, man. And you know what I mean? It's a very, it's an incredible experience. I learned a lot about life. Learned a lot about myself, because you know, by yourself all the time, basically. So, yeah, I'll be safe out here on the road. I don't want to make this too long, man. Y'all be cool. Peace.